All right, folks. I repeat one more time, journalists are born. They are not made. Jide is a born journalist. So now to our next story. You know, the bail controversy centers on balancing pretrial freedom with public safety. Of course, the debate continues to balance cash bail with a cashless one. While the debate rages, the police command in the FCT has insisted that bail is free and calls on the public to report any officer asking for money to release a suspect on bail. The FCT PPRO, that's the police PRO, Superintendent of Police Josephine Ade, reacted to the public outcry that officers demanding money in exchange for release of suspects still abound. The debate on the matter is interminable, don't you think?
Yes, I was with a policeman the other day, and we were discussing. So he whispered into my ears that bail is free, but you and I know what goes on. So I said, this was a very senior police officer. You hear that bail is free, but somehow the extortion goes on. And one credit I give the police is they continue to make examples of the blacklegs within the police. Yeah. I've not seen any professional body in our country that punishes bad behavior among its own people like the police.
Yeah.
From time to time, even when people film a policeman demonstrating bad behavior, once it leaks, that policeman knows that he's out of the group. And you see, you parade him, remove the uniform from his body, and he's thrown into the unemployment
it's
market.
Called
so the police
trial. Yeah.
The police continue to do that, and I want them to continue, to make examples of the black legs that they have, and they have so many black legs. Yes. Yeah. In terms of corruption, the police ranks very high up there. So we don't want such people in the police. And if the police are saying bail is free, we've had the IG say that a number of times. Anyone collecting money from family members of suspects, must be reported, and I expect that the police will serve that person justice. So we are saying bail is free, and it should be truly free, not that people, the extortion will continue when we say it is free.
Mayor, at the time it was on the table, the debate was on the table, that women should not secure bail for anybody. I'm sure you remember that.
I think that's a thing.
Police came and dismissed it.
That's a thing, yes. You see, to me, the story that bail is free is what it is, a story. We know it is not free. It cannot be free. You see, because there are certain things that it's accepted as the norm.
Yeah.
So when you walk into a police station, yes, bail is supposed to be free, but the man that is there will tell you that, here, you have to give something before you can bail this suspect. You understand what I'm saying? So, yes, it is supposed to be free. That's what Oga said. It's just like when the IG will say that police people should not mount checkpoints, roadblocks. But you know that they would do it because it's an institutional thing. In fact, now, it's worse now because they do it now like people setting shops to look for customers. Yeah. Because there was a particular night from Omole to Allen, I saw about five different checkpoints. You will see a checkpoint here. Down that same stretch of road, you will see another checkpoint.
Or opposite.
Everybody just doing as if they set up shops to looking for customers. So, and it's not supposed to be like that. In fact, the IG said they should not do that. But it is institutional because it will take a long time to be able to win these officers of that kind of bad behavior.
Yeah.
Because they make money from it and they are used to it. So that's the reality. Yes, it's supposed to be free. We hope that one day it will be free.
Yeah.
But it will take a lot of work for it to be free.
Mayor, but we are saying this not without respect for fine gentlemen officers, men and women.
No. I have the greatest respect for our security officers. I always say that when you sleep in your house and you expect some people to keep you safe, you have to respect those people. So when I meet a police officer, I have the greatest respect for that police officer, and that is why I don't at the same time I don't condone bad behavior, because if I see any police officer that has behaved in a way that I believe is untoward, I try to call the superior officers to inform them of what the person is doing. Yeah. In fact, I can say that because in Ikeja, you know I'm an Ikeja boy, in Ikeja, most of the people doing these checkpoints are people that have been there forever. I've known them for years. They've been there, so they know me.
No leave, no transfer.
Yes, I don't know how they do it. They don't transfer them from that Ikeja. They're always at that checkpoint. Maybe they don't get promotion, I don't know. Yeah. But a lot of them, they are there. And I know them, so they know me. So when they see me, they will just say, "Oga Mayor, bye." But what I'm saying is that they're always there. Yeah. And I see them most times. Sometimes I will drive past and I will see they will stop some cars. They will see all those young people. They will ask them to come out. They'll be doing those things and checking vehicles. The IG doesn't want that, but it will happen because when you run a force like that and you have issues within that, it takes time for you to be able to reorientate them and to be able to do those things. And like Babajide said, one thing we have to commend the police, the IG and the top echelon police force is that they, at every point in time when they see that there are bad legs within the service or somebody has committed something, they don't spare the rod and they make sure discipline is instead. That is the best
BK,
we can ask for them.
You'll never forget one of us, but who was in the police, Alozie Ogugwaja. Oh. He was a trained journalist, but he elected to join the police. He said, you remember the pepper soup story? Said, an effective police will truncate any coup in the country. And he ran into rough weather. But regarding bail, Alozie told us, journalists said, many Nigerians don't forget that some offenses are not bailable. They are unbailable offenses.
Of course.
So you don't.
Capital offense, for example.
You don't go to talk about bail when the man is accused of murder, arson, treason, and stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's important that we let our people know that not all offenses are bailable.
Yeah.
You know, but some civil matters that are not really big. There's no reason to be extorting money from people in the name of bail. Yeah. The IG, back in 2017, the IG came up with a big campaign across the 36 states of the Federation and Abuja, insisting that bail is free. So what they are saying now is that the police have a feedback mechanism through which the rest of us can complain about some of the things going on in the police that we think they shouldn't be doing. And they're saying take advantage of that complaint structure so that they can identify those who are still taking money by way of bail from people. And I think that's what Nigerians should take advantage of.
And again, it's important to let the viewer understand that if you notice anybody wanting to collect money on account of this issue, don't stop any police officer on the road to report.
No, don't.
It is, please go to the police command, ask to see the PPRO, the police public relations officer, lodge the complaint. Otherwise,
don't confront a police officer.
No please,
condition.
No, please. That must be noted.